Hello and welcome back. I am back on Woowa. I do have to get this out of the way first. I am feeling a bit dizzy because my sleep has been atrocious last night, but we're gonna make it through the day, and then I'm gonna go lay down. So, what we're gonna do here today is we're gonna do the second 2.4 story quest, or whatever update we're on, I forget. I haven't played this in a while, so I am kind of like over resourced, like entirely. I haven't really been playing a lot, which I will be playing a lot this weekend. Maybe, I don't know. But let's get this going so I can go lay down, because I need to lay down after this stream, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. As always, I normally never ask this, but if you're new to the channel, if you like the content, subscribe, and share the story with your friends. I know other people have already done it before me, but it would be appreciated. Also, if you could, join us on Twitch. Love to have you here. Would love to have you on the channel. Also mean a lot to me. As there are a couple life things going on. And also join the Discord to know when I go live. That is also the Twitch and Discord will be in the description for you guys on YouTube. Join us on Twitch. We'd love to have you. I never do it. I never do this, but it is one of those days. But I am feeling very, very excited because I do have something coming up for you guys that you'll be excited for. So.
The mighty guardian, Arudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
I forgot how good this game looked.
These sounds.
What was that all about?
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
There'll be no teleports.
It's where all
I do plan on doing more Woowa content. It's just
find their rest.
I'm more of the player that likes to do challenge stuff on stream rather than exploration. There's nothing else I can really explore in this game.
The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds.
So it's a little hard to really fit this in a stream.
To touch such
I know I have events to do, but I'll do them off stream.
Glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices.
And whenever the story quest is over, I will be done for the day. Which is why I'm streaming a little early to get this done. But
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt
I do plan on doing longer streams. It's just
frequency.
tomorrow we have a playthrough of Crisis to do, but we're not gonna talk about that yet.
Source eluded me at the time. But now, I found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no? Perfect. Let's head out.
I forgot how much I liked the voice acting in this game.
What is it? Nothing. Just
I do have a lot of water, so...
dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something. Anyway, it's no matter.
Honestly, the combos are pretty good. I am very late to this quest, I know.
Efficiency, above all.
These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory. Oh.
I'd stream this via PlayStation if I had it. But you do with what you got, I guess. Oh. I have mostly explored Septimont. Honestly, that is what I do sometimes too. I hate playing this on the PC, I really do.
I hear cowering prey. Lackluster.
My stubbornness doesn't make me want to play any, like, less quality.
That's some attack.
I have a not updated PC back from 2018. So old. I don't even know what I have, to be honest.
I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
Oh, I can't afford that.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
Look, it's just ahead. The Veil of Glory.
Yeah, that's out of my price range. I mean, right here, it doesn't do too much.
You are from my homeland.
That girl just now. That was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory,
No, you're
the more
completely
the
good.
world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this.
I have to run with what I got, which I'm shocked this even runs at all, so...
Cardathia.
I've done numerous streams on this game with this old piece of hardware.
Cardathia arrived in Septimont alone.
I have no
Why
idea.
was Glory attempting contact? Something must have happened to prevent her.
I played the first part of the 2.
Something cut her off.
whatever update this is, I forget. I think it is 2.4.
Which should be dead. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here.
I have no idea though.
Maybe it's not that simple. The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunasi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions...
Honestly, that's what it looks like.
And it was there she vanished.
Although if I remember correctly, this has something to do with a Threnodian power.
Were signs of the Threnodian's corruption. Krylova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale."
I'm gonna need to be heavily convinced if I'm gonna pull for Krylova.
Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey.
I mean, her over Scar, in my opinion, I don't know.
The sea is under the Threnodian's control. Does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Later,
Oh, it could be Threnodian.
Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodian's influence? Was Krylova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need?
I do want to pull Lupa, but I don't have the resources to do so. I burnt it on Cardathia.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cardathia, but you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it.
Honestly, when it comes to like the first battle scenario on this thing, it does tend to take a long time.
Getting what I was doing a heartbeat ago.
So I might intentionally get into combat at points just to make sure it stays like normal.
You'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior? You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, "All for glory, fear no death." But sometimes, living takes more courage than dying.
I usually do everything off stream for like the combat stuff. So like that combat event for like the Black Shores, I did not do that on stream. That would take too long. Might not even be doable, honestly.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
There is one particular area near here where it broke my PC almost. It was this area here because it has a different field change. It actually messed with my PC and I actually had to force restart the game 3 times. That's how old this thing is. Oh, there we go. Now it's loaded. There we go. This is how it should be running. Somewhat.
Into the spotlight! I'll end you!
Yeah, usually the first combat. 'Cause that was the second, and that was not that bad.
Those blades, spears, and halberd embedded in the stone.
Cool
They're
scenery.
evidence of the fallen heroes. We have a tradition in Septimont. Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them.
Alright. Yeah, like events, it also takes a long time. I just don't want to deal with that on PC. If I can run it on something smoother, I'd prefer it. Which is why I don't play most games on PC. Like shooters or stuff like that. I'll do it for streams, but outside of streams, I would not normally do that. Or if it's the only way I can play it, like Steam Workshop content, I do. Which I need to do them again, which Monday will be that. I did.
This is Hercules' sword.
I did play the first half of this update story quest, which I need to watch that actually because I don't remember any of it because I was so like
Ages ago, the
torn apart from emotion, so I do need to watch that.
And Septimont didn't escape.
All I remember was we won the arena thing,
And he led
and that was
Arceus
pretty
to
much
face
it.
the Tacet Discords. He died in that cursed tide.
Which was about that quest was about
Down to
maybe 3 hours.
His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing. It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself? The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator.
Oh, Cardathia has been here.
That's why it seeks
What? Oh.
discourse, just like last time.
For a split second, the world shifted, just like it did when I saw Mia.
I like the damage that she does.
The tidal blight appears, as well as tacit discourse.
I like the damage that she does, I really do. I might be wrong.
Is that all? Together we howl! With me to victory! Glory is upon us!
I want to pull for her for the damage, but I don't have the resources.
The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
Oh, this again. Does she run faster? Hold on. Can I check? Can I check something? I can. Perfect.
No one tarnishing victories.
Oh, I love that sword. That looks cool. It probably wouldn't say. Yeah, it's like an effect that she gets. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't know that. Oh.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
Honestly, maybe for like old areas, that sprinting would be very helpful. Or in general, that's very helpful. Oh, wow. I probably should have expected that, to be honest.
Lupa?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
It probably wasn't her first time, to be honest. Whoa. Okay, this type of area I was not expecting, I'm gonna be honest. I was not expecting this at all. This looks like otherworldly tech. Looks cool, though. The one thing I love about this game is gotta be the scenery. The number one. Oh, something's happening. Well, that's not good.
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupa's role in this story isn't yours!
Interesting.
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Frolova's power actually does have something.
I believe in you, warrior.
To lose our strength
Ooh.
is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask.
I don't think she would have answered the question.
Consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction.
God, this guy again.
Repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter.
The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
I like the whole storybook thing.
Shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
I love the way they present things. Like, this is so good. So well done. I'm gonna say this now, this is the game that took me away from Genshin, and I am not regretting it for a single second. Like, Genshin I've only played for challenge content, that is it. I don't even play story anymore. Not really a point.
A dream. No.
I'll have to eventually, maybe 5.8. I'll bring it back. But we're not gonna talk about that today. We'll talk about that another time.
I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage.
Interesting. So are you gonna
The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count.
technical fourth wall break, maybe?
Tide consumed Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins?
Yes, it is. It entirely is.
A script. Yes. This Sonoro is like a book of plays.
I'd make the Star Rail reference, but I won't do that.
Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the Dark Tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off.
That's why we don't have access, is because it's a script. It's the story scripted.
I once searched for its true form with Cartathea. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
So now it's just us. Yeah. New scenes arise. What? Oh, wow. So we're here right now. We're right here right now. Okay, that got updated very quickly.
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the Dark Tide. The Dark Tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud.
I did have to bring this up. The city area is the worst loading time.
I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
It's gonna take at least a minute to get there. Jeez, I hate the loading. Finally. Now can we, like, not load the... Can we load in, please? Wow. In a past story, I came here with Cartathea.
In a past story,
Oh.
I came here with Cartathea.
I didn't think it would finish, so I kind of read ahead. No, that's fleur-de-lis. That is fleur-de-lis.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much.
That's
And
bad.
This is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimon, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Gardathia. You saved me, but I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago, I had tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinascita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont, can I leave it to you?
No. You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
Oh, right! Cardathia was a resonator for both the Sentinel and the Thronodian.
I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness. Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me.
That's why there's two forms. One was for the Sentinel, and the other was for the Thronodian.
Can break its curse. Whatever you seek.
This is the Fleur-de-Lis, who was the Thronodian's resonator.
I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help.
I think she looks awesome.
Come here and reshape this twisted story.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet her.
Honestly, they have done such an amazing job with all character designs. No wonder why I'm so hooked into this game. I do need to play through the events, actually. I really do.
Then you will see for yourself.
I've been so busy with Star Rail that it kept me away from this game.
It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going.
That's true.
Just like how you wandered Septimund before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
Alright, Cardathia. I'll
That's why she has traces.
try my best.
That's why she had the traces of Cardathia, is because Cardathia left that for us.
First, tell me, what is that person's name?
Okay. Okay. That ringing did not help. That's sad.
That abnormal frequency.
That is actually truly sad. Like,
You're in the submerged aqueducts.
wow. Like, I would say this now. When I see things like that, it is just... something I can't handle, it really isn't. It's not something I can handle really well.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the Silver Records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains.
Might be a bit much at times.
Now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access.
But that one wasn't too bad.
First.
Honestly, all Lupa did was just
After my
remake the
dad was
story
erased,
again.
Cardathia must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus.
Honestly, I can't stand him, to be honest. I will not pull for him ever if he becomes playable. I hope he doesn't become playable, to be honest.
That's why. I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey,
Oh,
the overlapping
that was my
paths the
controller.
warrior saw were the monster's doing. It tried to use me.
Why
as
did it
a
affect my
middleman
model,
to
though?
corrupt
The
Septimund.
controller turning off affected the model. Weird.
Only
It's
I
back
can
on
explain
now.
This story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago?
I don't know. Kind of what I'm wondering.
After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you?
There's a lot of that title stuff.
I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory.
Maybe.
In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
It is worth a try. Let's see what I can do. New scenes.
Covered in tidal blight. It has even
Whoa! Retrieve a gladiator spear? What? That's one small bit compared to... Oh. That's all it took was that one little bit.
To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
Whoa, what is that eye on the screen? That's totally not creepy. Oh, there's a second one. Okay. Well. Okay, I did some damage. Oops.
Need to check for more patrol units nearby.
I don't know why I can't just fly. Might not be the way to do this. Oh no. Oh, I thought I would have to fight it. I think I do. Oh, there's a... Oh, teleport point down there? Oh god, not this. Anything but this thing. I hate fighting these, I'm gonna be honest.
Here, cowering prey.
Why add that? Come on, don't do that.
I'll end you.
There we go.
Into the spotlight. Caught now.
Maybe some of these teleport points couldn't be retrieved until later in the update. Oh, there we go. Now the door's open, meaning the door will open. Now the water's all gonna pour out. Yep. That's good. Oh, that arena right there must be the old contender thing from back at the beginning part.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
Hold on. I need to quick heal. I forgot I could run on walls. I haven't been on here in quite a while. I am being very genuine. I have not been on here in quite a while. I had my team for a second. Now I don't. It's alright. Whoa. There's another point, which I'm not even caring about that right now.
Between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route.
Okay. Bell.
The copper mirror is calling.
But that is a... Is that a mirror? That's a
warrior
bell.
used to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
Oh, it is a mirror. Okay. Oh god, not this guy. A lot of people actually like him. I do not like him in any way.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know. Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
Oh, but it did.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
I'll wait for that now.
That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
Seriously do not like him in this
All this time.
in any way.
She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
Cool weapon, I have to say. Oh god. They shouldn't be too bad.
Meaningless move. Lackluster. That's some attack.
I thought I got rid of him. That's fine.
I smell fear. Into the spotlight. I hear cowering play. Ryan at the spear tip.
Well, that's her ult that causes the eye. I just noticed.
Glory is upon us.
Okay.
That was the second half. A shame. Together we howl.
That's not too bad. I just need to go back up and heal really quick. I need to go heal. I'm not playing a very dangerous game here. I just gotta get this done so I can go lay down for a bit. That's all. I do really love the story and how it's changing her fate.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. Ugh, the irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city.
Oh, that's for Lova. I hear she doesn't like him either.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodians' failed resonator, this specimen is, in its own way, remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodians' essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tides swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use me to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood. Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
When I said I don't like him, now I don't like him even more. Thank you.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise.
So, I have a feeling, like I have a theory now, that
compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
I don't know if you consider that a victory, though, if I stop your plan.
Disgusting.
Besides, I'm not even the protag, so...
Treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
Nothing.
I hear cowering prey. Is that all?
There's absolutely nothing about it. I'm sorry, I don't really care for, like, that type of thing, so...
Into the spotlight! I'll end you! Together we howl!
How many are there?
Glory is upon us! Lackluster! The fight is on! Into the spotlight! That's some attack. I smell fear.
I really don't get why people like him so much. I really don't. Like, I personally just don't see it. That's just me, though. Oh. I didn't notice this. I almost missed that entirely.
Still lingering, Mia? A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
There's a tacit mark.
To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
Are they trying to say that this character's gonna be playable in the future?
The arena.
That'd be an interesting concept. I don't know what they would do with this character, though.
I don't need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator. You, Cartithia, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance?
Interesting.
Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
I don't like that face. I really don't. It looks creepy. Maybe it's the...
Raised by them.
Maybe it's the eyes. I don't know.
You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. If I burn them, my flowers.
Oh.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little concern.
Well, that's not good. She's enraged. What? I didn't even know I could move around during that. Interesting.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh, I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators. A symbol.
Symbol of victory. Oh my god, my frame rate is dropping like crazy. Wow.
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. And the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore.
Oh, the Thornodian.
The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you! Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont.
I like how when they have a high underlying term, you can actually check what that means. That is very good. That's very good.
By the hands of the people, not the Sentinel and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow. Mia, Cartothea, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Brinacita. They belong to no god.
Hello. Oh, I'm feeling better now. I will be laying down after I'm done. Perma EP. I do too. Now, I'm assuming this quest is all about Lupa, specifically, not really Cardathia, which I'm assuming. This quest has made me hate that one Fraxinus guy even more. Lupa is not a type of disease. I am not gonna believe that. I'm gonna look that up right now since you said that. I'll look that up right now. No. There are rush. Yeah, that's lupus. This is lupa. And also, there are lupa restaurants. There's one in New York. Oh, it's Italian restaurants. Interesting. I wonder when this is gonna load. It is. It's going to take a while, so. No! No, we're not allowed to call her that. Nope. Lulu, what? I'm so confused. Excuse me. Oh, finally! Whoa!
Better to die than to be a puppet.
Jesus Christ. Not allowed.
If divinity takes on arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
That battle was still good. That fight against Fleur de Lis, that was so cool.
But I prefer to handle this my way.
But it gave you all three rovers at the same time.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
Oh, Fleur de Lis used to.
Warrior.
Or are you referring to Lupa? Because if you're referring to Lupa, she's just a gladiator. Oh, then Fleur de Lis. Yeah, she used to be. Yeah, Fleur de Lis. She used to be. Now they're, Cardathia and Fleur de Lis are one again. I want to say it so bad.
By the eternal sun.
Oh! It is on the potato, yeah.
Here, cowering prey.
Am I gonna die in lag?
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged. With sharp blades and silvered tongue, you struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of
I like this fight, though.
past to present. Nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Renacita? Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death. Into the spotlight!
This is taking a little bit.
The fight is on! Die, evil! Together! Now's the second half.
Oh, this is the Thornodian fight! Lupo, I believe, is main DPS.
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death.
Really? Wow, bot. Way to ruin the moment, huh? Right. I need to be careful, though. Yeah, hard to really, like, leave it to a mod where I don't have a mod. Oh, that is an ugly abomination.
And victory is never the final word. Proud, pitiful, cry, love. Race to the finish. To face death with the crown of glory. By my will. Let this light burn in all its fury. To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't more
What? He's out? Ah, hell. Flirt at least found them.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
I can't believe he got out.
Madam, let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
Oh god, we gotta deal with him again. Ugh. I'm not going ugh with Scar. I'm going ugh with that one other guy. His name is so forgettable, like I don't care for him. Oh, Cardathia's back! Cardathia's back! Let's go! Cardathia should really be part of the Black Shores. She'd be perfect there. She's doing things the Black Shores would be doing. Really good end there. Like, that is really good. I need to play this more. I really do. Now, I really need to play more. What do you mean by that? What do you mean? In the Black Shores? Oh. What do you, like, how, though? How would I be good in Black Shores? I'm a bit confused by what you mean by that. Oh, this one. Oh, that. Okay, I can see it. I'm very excited for when mine's ready. I'm very excited. It's getting there. It's getting close. I feel like it's getting close. I think, how long would a rigging take? Like, maybe a month or two? I'm getting more nervous as that's coming up, though. I really am. Man, this should be done if I didn't have long load times. I don't know. How long would you, like, guess? Like, maybe a month or two? It could take a while, okay. I'm probably not the only person, so... Although their commissions have been closed, I believe. I was probably the last one. And considering how long it has taken for mine to... for the initial looks to be done, I will say it... I'm not the only person. There it is. Potato cooking. Shut up.
Both of you are safe.
The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done.
She alone took down the Threnodian.
The righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
They're all back again. Oh my god! There it is!
Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
It's finally back! She's like, what?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to your...
Happy ending. Happy ending.
Wait, we're already in Septimont? I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me. First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
And a girl I don't know, wow.
Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
I could see all three of them traveling as a group together.
What happened while I was out?
You missed it. The whole
I
story.
think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
What an ending. If that's it. Oh. Phoebe, are you okay? Phoebe? Are you okay? Reality. Potato burr. Shut up.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite...
I can't believe Scar is back. Honestly, I don't mind him. He is a bit mentally insane, though, I think. But
I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for...
I don't know. Like, that's crazy. He's back.
Destruction. The Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the...
I don't like Cristoforo in any form, and now this story made me hate him more. Now I love the hate. Hate. I don't like him. I don't know how people can find him to be, like, oh, that's surprising.
Experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable
You
to
can...
eliminate it entirely.
It is Potato Burr because of my frames. They're locked at, like, 22 frames right now.
That you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script.
Oh, good.
Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
I'm curious. Let me ask more.
I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this
I think Frolova has mentioned something about getting Scar out of there, so that may have been the case.
To lose your role is to lose both your name and...
If any of those three main Fraxidus overseers ever become playable, I will maybe pull Frolova.
Who won the 3-day
Maybe. But I don't see anybody out of the other Fraxidus overseers. Definitely not Cristoforo.
The limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name.
Let it be controversial, I don't care. My stance on Cristoforo stands.
To summon the dark tide upon Septimont. Is there anything
Hate me
else
all
wish
you
to ask, Righteous
want.
One? The central hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires two key conditions. Victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate,
Interesting.
and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency. The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which, in turn, brought its attention to Lupa. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita. Is there anything else you wish to ask? Apart from the playwright, I also encountered two other Fraxidus leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye, the other a man with scars across his face.
Surely they must be Frolova and Scar. But how is Scar in Renacita?
I'm just as shocked as her.
Unfortunately, I never had the chance
I'm
to
just as
confront
shocked that
them.
Scar is even roaming
I
right
saw them
now.
only briefly before they disappeared. I'm
But
not
it's
sure
fine.
why they've gathered
He's
together.
not a threat, so...
We must
Scar is not a threat. We already fought him before, so... And he's a weekly boss,
Is
so...
there anything else you wish to ask?
Nope.
The Thenodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over. There is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonora, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's paw is growing stronger. Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus' plan.
Could be.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia. They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
Oh, right! We're the leader of the Black Shores!
Is that where you're from? If it's a place you trust, then I will go.
Alright.
The event that brought forth the Dark Tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the Dark Tide, unable to escape, until I met Cardathia. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts.
So she's been in many stories. That's brutal.
Corpse, and was using the Fraxidus' Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control.
Oh, right, her weapon was being tampered with.
In the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the dark tide began to surge.
I forgot about that part.
In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I
Honestly,
knew
this
and the
story
real world
ending was
of
pretty
Fraxidus
good.
began to blur.
Honestly, this is a breath of fresh air compared to Star Rail's disaster of depression.
Helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to
At least with this one, with the current Star Rail story, it wasn't as bad.
I'll hold nothing back. Cardathia saved me. The me who had lost her role and her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimon and pieced together that the Fraxidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian, and my body disappeared before Cartathea's eyes. But before I was lost to oblivion, Cartathea gave me a sliver of her frequency. I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing.
I've tried to make it where my frame rate isn't dying, but I got nothing to do.
Many years ago, Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodian's control. But Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a
That's probably a weekly boss now.
Creature monstrosity.
No, it can't be. No.
The Fraxidus, the last trace of Mia's reverberation, was forced to be part of it, tortured and ravaged.
Terrible.
Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now. It was a long story, but the ending turned out well.
It really did.
Thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body.
20 years?
I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
What?
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes. It was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cartathea, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimon. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
I'm not teleporting there because it can take much longer. And I'm not dealing with that. No thanks. Yeah, I don't even know if it'll be even faster to fly there. As long as I stay out of the city area, it should be fine. I need to land for a second.
Perfect wind to glide.
No Zanny usage at all this time. I'm kind of disappointed. But it's all's well that ends well, I guess. Oh. Oh boy. I'm back here. What else is there here?
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place.
Interesting.
You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes?
Think so? It's been like a couple months at least
For the
now.
Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot.
I love the area though. It's beautiful with all the stars.
To the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret. One the Threnodians should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Huh?
It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction.
Okay.
You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning.
I feel like this will be a trio that sets off to stop the Threnodian.
I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power.
And the
Its
Montellis.
true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction. It leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning Tacit Discords.
Interesting.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Yeah, once that model's ready to go, that's gonna be the part where I'm super
But
nervous.
before we go, there's something I need to do first.
I'd love to have like a debut video though, but I can't do that. That's more money than I even have. As sad as I'd hate to say it, as much as I hate saying it, I don't know.
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think she would have wanted to rest here. It's beautiful. Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments. And all
What the
our
fuck?
hopes.
Why did I laugh when she said disappointments? Why did I laugh? That's not funny. Especially when this music's playing. Oh! Arrow Rover Wave Band! Okay. Cool. I could use that, actually. I have Arrow Rover active. Let's see what that does.
For everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Passing Resonance skill Unbound Flow continuously restores HP for the Resonator on the field by 20% of Rover's attack every 3 seconds for 30 seconds. When the Resonator on the field has HP lower than 35%, immediately restore 10% of their lost HP. This restoration effect can be triggered once every 10 seconds, so you can keep refreshing this. And will not be affected by any healing bonus. Honestly, that's another heal on top of the heal. Like, that's really good. I actually do want to build Arrow Rover, but do I really want to fight Fleur-de-Lis for this? Do I really? I mean, Spectro Frazzle's the strongest thing against her, so maybe? Maybe? I don't know. I gotta upgrade Cardathea, though. I did not get her weapon in time, but this is what I got for her. I have this weapon as a budget. I do have stuff to upgrade. I guess I can upgrade really quick. She's at a very high crit rate. I think I'm over-capped with this weapon. Oh, I can level up to 90. There we go. Alright. I did say we were done after the story was over, and that is the end of the story. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll do everything else later. I'm just very exhausted. I'm still a little dizzy. So I'm gonna go lay down. I'm gonna get this uploaded first, and then I'm gonna go lay down. Thank you, viewers, for stopping by on YouTube. Not bots, by the way. Not the bot viewers that wanted to waste my time there. I always have at least one every day, which I don't like that guy. Or that one guy that did that. I know who that. I don't know who they are, really. But honestly, like, I don't know why they waste their time. But anyway, Twitch viewers, thank you for stopping by. YouTube viewers, thank you for watching. I'm gonna get this uploaded for you guys right away. This should not take that long today, so I will be going to go lay down after all this. So I'll see you guys tomorrow with Crisis. I have never played it before, but it will be a grand time, hopefully. I've never played the original. I have not played 2 either. I have played 3, but we'll do the whole trilogy. I'm going to be bringing new titles along every Friday from now on to bring variety to the channel, not the same stuff every single week. We're going to mix it up a little bit. Hopefully we can do all of it within tomorrow. Now, I need to bring this ahead now before we leave, before I go. I will not be uploading same day because on Fridays I will be streaming for longer, and then I'll upload them the next day. So for Friday streams, I'll do 6 hours if it's like a new title or anything, and then that stream will go up the next day on YouTube. So we're coming up to 100 videos. I have something planned for you guys, so don't worry. It will be multi-streamed, so I do have one friend I'm gonna have to go around and ask for more people. I'm gonna let her bring one friend with in case. But thank you for stopping by, watching all that good stuff. Remember, join us on Twitch. Show some support and all that good stuff. And see you tomorrow. Take care.